So now we're going on to I had the wrong storage device. I was storing to the internal memory, but now I'm onto the SD card. I don't know why I was so stupid. Anyway, back again. We go to the store over there, and you can see all the beautiful fields of rice that's just been harvested. And on the left hand side is the barangay captain's house. Okay, not this one here. This is one of the relatives. This over here is the barangay captain's house over there. Okay, you can see they've just recently built this section over here, and you know, once again, how they do the drainage, God only knows, but there's a pipe sticking out there from the gutter. They kind of just pop rivet the ends. Shouldn't be difficult, and I think on the inside they probably just bulk seal the inside. But yeah, this is the barangay captain's home, and we continue. Again, somebody with a bunch of cocks. I don't know if they sell these things or if it's just a hobby, but there you go. Then on the right hand side are the fields, and then here on the left hand side is this project that Mike is busy with. Okay, so Mike is busy here with this project. He's done quite a lot on the inside. There's quite a bit to do on the outside, but as you can see what they've done here, because the field is so low, they've raised the level of the house, so most of the house is compacted with sand, whatever, before they actually start working. But there's one of Mike's helpers. I'm not sure if Mike works on a Saturday, but yeah, there you go. They're busy. Maybe he's busy in the back there, I'm not sure. Couple of cumbings there, and then here's an interesting one. They're just rebuilding this wall. Why they took down the previous one, I don't know, but they're busy with a fresh wall. So maybe they wanted a higher wall, I don't know, but the previous wall wasn't too bad, so I'm not sure what's going on there. And then again, another store with another authorized distributor. So let's carry on. We carry on. It's another store. You know, it's all about the sari store. I don't think all of them are sponsored. So here we go. People having some fun here. You can see there their motorbikes and their transport they came for to come and have some fun. And this here is Larry's ground. Okay, so Larry has all of this up until, if I zoom into the back of those palm trees over there. Okay, so Larry's got all of that there, and then over there, that was his first home, and then right in front of that, he is now recent home. Let's just go back to 121. So that's Larry's house. Okay, let's continue. This here, darling, is the basketball court. There's one basketball net, and there's the other basketball net, and that is the parking area for the tricycles for the people that have come to visit somebody. So we carry on, and just last week a young guy was busy painting this year, which is a daycare center. Okay, and he just finished painting all of that. Very pretty, very talented young man. I'll take you into that. And you know, this is a good sign, because it means things are going to start opening up pretty soon. Okay, so once again, that's the fields where they just finished harvesting. Larry's also just finished it. He's preparing the ground again to get ready for the next batch. And there we go. Now, what's very interesting, honey, is if you look in the window, if I zoom in to the house and you look in the window, you see those white pots on the sill. They're the same as the one you had the cactus in. But unfortunately, I didn't brave it to go and ask Larry's wife for one of those. Okay, guy just zooming past me. We'll go back to 1:1, and I'll continue my ride. Right, we carry on, and we carry on, and this is the home, or the sari store, where I bought you the pots over here. So I bought all those pots here, and we carry on. No more stores after this, so we'll just carry on. And I get to a place in the road where I get off the bike and I walk, because the ground is not very nice to ride on. So you can see the surface of the ground is not very good for riding. But anyway, so I normally walk this stretch, and again on the left hand side here you can see there are fields that are pretty much ready for harvesting, I think, because they yellow, and I don't know at what stage they harvest, but that's ready by the looks of things. And a lot more greenery and rice paddies. This is all just, you know, farmland. So we carry on, and it's not a long stretch of road that I walk, but it's just very interesting, and again quite pretty. These pot plants are quite pretty. They painted little sunflowers on them, quite cleverly done. And we carry on. It's a lovely day for riding. Overcast, lots of clouds, so it's not one of those days where the sun is beating down on you. And we carry on, and still walking. And on the right hand side here, there's a little guy here that I'm always waving to. He's quite a pretty little guy. I'm going to zoom into them. There he is. There he is. He's quite a cutie. Hi, buddy. But sometimes he's a little bit scared of me sometimes. But let's, you know, it's one of those things. I'm not exactly the most good looking chap, but there you go. There he is.
There you go.
And now we come to Carolyn's store. She's open today. Whether she's on duty or not, I don't know. And that is the welcome sign to Sapangbalas Elementary School, which is just over there, right over there. Just shortly off the road is the sapangbalas school. And then this is Carolyn's store. I'm not sure if she's on duty, but anyway, that's her sari store. and then we carry on. And on the left hand side, again, fields waiting to be harvested. Okay. I don't know why I was so stupid not to video with the other media. So we carry on. We carry on, and here's a place here, which is the materials recovery facilities. They supposed to be recycling plastic and cans and stuff like that, but I don't see anything like that. It's pretty covered in creeper. Barangay Sapangbalas Materials Recovery Facility. And then on the right hand side is the little church called San Jose Parish. San Jose Parish, Batinalapian Batuan. Kapil Young San Pio Quinto. I don't know what that means, but it's a little Catholic church. At Christmas time, that is all decorated up there with a whole nativity display. I'm not sure. Let me just see if I can go closer and see if I can take a shot and get closer to the inside. So here is the church. You can see it's locked. Interesting. As you go inside, you can see the what do they call it, the pews. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 here, 5, 6, and then I suppose the main people sit on the right hand side with the altar. Very tiny church, quaint little church. And what's very interesting, I've been eyeing this plant for so long over there. Whether I can just pluck it out or not, I'm not too sure. I'm tempted to take it, but I am not too sure. I will probably be seen by the neighborhood. So that over there is the barangay office over there, and that young man over there is Carolyn's son. I think he's going to go and man the store, because I never saw anyone at the store. Okay, so yeah, so that is the little church that I'm always passing by. So we carry on, and let's see if we can continue our journey. It's the sapangbalas Barangay Hall, and we continue. Up here is the road that leads to where these young guys are always cycling, and they jogging all the way up here. That there was Carolyn's brother that just hooted at me. And then here on the right hand side are the three spaces that are for rent that Jose's wife owns. Okay, and over here, that is they normally have their little stall outside here. That is Jackie Lou's place over here, Carolyn's place. There's a whole family living inside there. And then the rest of the road now takes me to the farm area. There's nothing much to see after this. That's the house of one of the farm workers like Larry. You know, they give them a spot, they build a house, but then they've got to farm the land. So many acres of land they have to farm for the farmer. I don't know how many bags the farmer needs. And this is very interesting, because this is now all new. this part, this whole section over here was barren, and they were just busy tilling the land like this here. It's like this. It ends up like this after harvesting. Then they mill all the stuff at the back. You can see on the right hand side here, they mill all the stuff back into the ground. Okay, and then after a while it gets irrigated, and they plant these seeds in little bundles, and the whole land is then planted once again with wheat. With rice. Okay, so now there's nothing much to see, but it's still part of my route or route, whatever. And on the right, on the left hand side, are the guys that are drying the rice. They all kind of camp out here. They dry the rice and they put it into bags. And again, here, more land that they just started. They started planting again. So that's a lot of rice that will be harvested. I think they say 90 days or so. Yeah, this is an example of what they do after harvesting. That's the harvested land over there. All of that's the harvested land. Then here, this muddy area is where they're busy tilling all of that stuff, all the stalks and the remains of after they've harvested the rice, all of that. You can see it's starting to rain. It's drizzling. I think my phone can hold up to that. And then here on the left hand side as well, also they irrigate it and they till all that stuff back into the soil and ready to start planting again. And there's all my fans on the right, on the left hand side over there. And there we got all the cows. And on the right hand side over here, on the right hand side is a house. I'm sure this guy has got a bit of money. So he's built all of that. He's built this house, but like every house, they go so far and they come to a headlock and it's incomplete. So let's just go to the end of my travel. We go further down. And here we go. Okay, so here we go. I'm coming slowly, getting to the end of my. Now that's interesting. Watch those two playing with each other in the back there. They were busy kind of fighting, but play fighting. And I go as far as here. This is where I end my trip every day. And as you can see, I'll zoom into that there, you can read it, whatever it says. Concreting of Purok 1 farm to Market Road. Okay. Here comes Lenny, my friend, coming down the road with her friend, and they bypassing me. There you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to drive back. No commentary unless commentary is needed, but I'll ride back, and I'm now on my way back home. It's drizzling quite a bit. I'm not sure if the camera's affecting, or the drops are affecting the camera, but it seems pretty clear. It's just such a pity about the GoPro, but there's the GoPro housing. Hopefully that battery will charge so that I got a GoPro and it could be a lot better. I'm not sure about the sound on the GoPro, but yeah, there you go. There's a lot of my fans over there on the right hand side. They're waving to me. They're very friendly. There you go. And on the left hand side here is another little house with a smaller one next to it. This is where I asked the guy about those things on the roof that he uses to cover the roof with. Anyway, it's starting to drizzle quite a bit. You may be able to see from the let's call it the pond, what's going on. Okay, back there is the mountain that a lot of these young folk go, and they hike up that mountain, spend the night there. It's quite pretty, they tell me, but I don't know about an overnight stay on a mountain like that, and eating out of tins, who knows what, and plastic bags. Oh my gosh, why am I such a fussy person? But yeah, they irrigate this. They got all these pumps at the back there. You can see one water pump, and here on my right is another water pump, and they, you know, these pumps work and they sucking up water from the ground, underground streams. There's an old man that's always sitting there every single day. He'll sit there and watch the world go by. So here we go, and there's Lenny again. That's you see, she's loud. That's where she normally visits. So she's visiting her friends over there. Hi guys. Okay. And now it's starting to come down a little bit harder. Once again, I see 3 rooms that woman hires out. I think soon I'm gonna have to just go undercover quickly. I think I'll just go undercover and wait for it to stop raining a bit. Back at the church again. Right back at the church. But it's starting to rain a little bit harder than I expected. And again, that plant has got my name on it, but I don't know how wise it is to take it, especially seeing as how it's in front of the church. But it doesn't look like anyone's looking after it. There's a pot plant kind of thing in the corner here, also neglected. I'm not too sure what it is, but somebody had the Imperadon. So I don't know about, do I take the chance, do I ride? If I do, I'm gonna have to just shut down the video. I think I'll take the chance and ride in this drizzle, but I need to stop videoing. So this is my daily route to sapangbalas. So I'm going to close off with this. I think a nice place to close off would probably be, there's my bicycle with my GoPro mount and no GoPro in it, and I think a nice way to close off is to go back into the church, to the altar, and zoom in to the altar, and that's it.